evening and welcome to your Upper St. Clair varsity hockey schedule. Tonight we have your Panthers taking on Seneca Valley. I'm Kirk Caroof on your Panthers High Definition Television Network along with John Sarabella. A little bit of an early start tonight as the game was slated for 8:40 and it's now 8:33. Thursday night on a brisk fall day. Panthers will be in their home whites, moving right to left on your TV dial. And the gorgeous baby blue, navy, and white trimmed uniforms of Seneca Valley. Not sure if we've played this team in the past, but Panthers coming off a difficult loss, sporting an 0-2 record this season. And a very, very wide open game last week with a 1-0 loss. Goaltender tonight for the Panthers will be Ken Reggett. Matt Reggett. We're bringing Kenny out of retirement. And Kenny used to be number 31, but Matt's sporting the number 1 here tonight. Matt Reggett, number 1 for our Panthers. A Freudian slip, I'm sure it won't be the first time. Goaltender for Seneca Valley will be number 29, Ryan Shute. Panthers played a very, very spirited game would be a good word, and boy, just frustrated near the third period where they really, John, gave it their all, but were unable to beat Holdcroft. And shot, score, oh my, right off the rebound, and that's what they didn't do, John. The second chance opportunities here. And I think that tally's going to go to number 28 here for the Panthers, Theo Schneiders. And boy, just is going to say the last game we had a lot of one-shot opportunities, and just like you have it, the Panthers strike here in the first minute of play on a rebound effort, shot on save, and Schneiders gets the tally, and the Panthers take that all-important 1-0 lead. Going to have an offside play where that puck was shot back in ahead of the play, and they'll stop it with a face-off outside the blue line. Was driving to work this morning trying to recap and think who scored the goals for the Panthers on our last home game, and it was a shutout. So that was an effort I'm sure they want to take out perhaps now on Seneca Valley. Big start for the Panthers. Again, Schneiders, a second-year returning varsity player, will get the first tally here. Play comes around the corner, and a good play by number 19, DeGangi, as he chips it back to the neutral ice zone, and he'll lead the rush back 1-on-3. Panthers will go on a wholesale line change here. Puck will be taken out by number 43, Tyler Rose, unable to control, and it'll be picked up here by number 22, Derek Hathazee. Good move there by number 81 for Seneca Valley, Tyler Messica. And finally going to be picked up as play is in the neutral ice zone by the Panthers. Back and forth they go, chipped in by Jacob Cochran, and he'll seek a line change here. And an errant pass, and that'll probably be called for an icing, which it will. And we'll have a stop and play with 12:40 remaining here in the first. Panthers lead 1-0. Once again, another very, very good crowd for the Panthers here in our second home game of the season. And a late arriving crowd here for Seneca Valley. Shot again right on. Oh, what a save, and point blank. And Shute said no, and another golden opportunity there for Upper St. Clair. Faceoff will be taken to the right of goaltender Shute by number 11 Klein. Left-handed shot Gives it back up to Schneiders. Give and go. Right to Klein. Shot on. Oh, what a save again and a brilliant move. Give and go and a beautiful set play. And my gosh, give him robbery 5-10 for that as Schutt just robbed Klein on an open-ended backhanded shot on a power move of his own, but a better save by Schutt. Play comes around the corner, and that'll be chipped into the bench where it'll be touched by a player. And we'll do it again at the center ice area with 11:56 to go here in the first. Kind of looked like a set play there, John. A beautiful play. Give and go, 1, 2, 3, and Klein had the option to one-time it, but decided to rag it, and boy, he had the goaltender spread out, and what a brilliant pad save by Schutt, and he had him point blank from 5. He comes back to Surma here on the left point, the right-handed shot. Defense partner of Mitch Lewis. Be careful here, a little giveaway, 2-on-1. Oh my, and he had a golden opportunity against Matt Reggett, and that puck came off his blade, and the Panthers dodge a little mini bullet there on a 2-on-1 as it developed in the area. Oh, another shot right on. Oh, 2 big saves by Reggett. And boy, action now end to end, and Seneca Valley given a little bit of the business here back to the Panthers. Oh, and an errant shot here off the boards. It's all Seneca Valley here. That shot's going to whistle wide here, kept in at the point by number 88, Pisarchini. Looks like Seneca Valley on a power play here, and a give and go right in the slot area, unable to control. Finally, Panthers are going to control it, and they're going to skate back 3-on-2. Taken back to the point area by Segerdahl, and that shot's going to go wide. Going to be chipped back to center here by Seneca Valley, and right back on the rush comes assistant captain number 26, Pfeffer. Finally going to be taken by Schwab, and he'll chip it ahead to Larson. Take it around the corner, and he'll avoid a check. This looks like a big gun line here for Seneca Valley. 10:16 remains here in the second. Play along the far boards is going to be finally going to be picked up here. No, but looks finally going to be picked up again by Seneca Valley as the forecheck is on. Play comes around the corner where Dylan Livingston will play it. He'll bank it back to center. And finally, right back on the attack comes Seneca Valley. One thing, John, we've always been able to see here at this AAA level is good skating teams. Shot again right on, and a good save by Reggett as Larson had him from 10, but a better save by Reggett. Once again, the elite teams, if you will, of the Mount Lebanon, Bethels, St. Clair's of the world always have that quick skating team, and Seneca Valley as well. Not maybe perhaps oversized, but skaters look like they can skate very well here with our Panthers. Face-off controlled by Seneca Valley. Shot on loose again in front as they crash the net, and a quick whistle as the referee lost sight of it, and they'll do it again here with 9:37 to go in the first. Well, I tell you, these referees waste no time here. We've got an 8:40 game here, and I tell you what, maybe it's the free skate after this, but you got to love the quickness of these games here lately. Boy, that almost looked like an offside play. Came in, and a good save there by Schutt. And it looked like, thought perhaps maybe Sellup was in ahead of the play. But no call, and they'll face it off to the left of the Seneca Valley goaltender. Face-off controlled by the Panthers, taken by Parker Phillips on a quick wrister. Comes to Gralty, and he wrists it from 10. That's sticked aside here by Schutt. Somebody's lost a glove down here on the ice, and it's going to be picked up here by number 26, Segerdahl. And he'll control it. He looks for Phillips, unable to control, and finally skated back to center. Taken by 81, Messica, unable to control. Puck comes all the way back into the Panther attack zone. be careful here. Stolen, and Segerdal picks the Seneca Valley player's pocket, and right back on the attack comes Messica. He's got Platt trailing, give and go. Nice move there. Rister, and he shoots it high and wide, and he had another golden opportunity from about 7 feet. Kept back in at the point by Heston. Over to Platt, chips it around the corner. Another weird carom there, John, off the same glass there. It's twice now we've seen that puck bounce right back towards the goal. Once again, a good pass cross ice and a big save by Surma. Rebound held on by Reggett. Good action end to end here, folks. Quick moving first period. Panthers still lead 1-0. Face-off taken and controlled by the Panthers, where number 21, Eschrick, will bank it around the far board. Not cleared out, kept in neatly at the point. Finally, a 2-on-1 breaks out. Panthers go back 2-on-1. Shot, rebound, just goes wide, and another good save by Schutt. Good opportunity there by number 9 for the Panthers, Zach Feldman. Play is still loose, where DeGangi will run into his own player, and decided to stay on. And that shot just whistles wide. Once again loose, and a big glove save again by Reggett. And he'll hold on, and both teams will go on a wholesale line change. Face off to the left of Reggett, where Peffer and Klein will take the draw, controlled by the Panthers. Schneider's looking for his second tally here of the evening. He really does have a little bit of extra in his step tonight, number 28. Right back to Klein, and he'll chip it forward to the left-handed shot of Selup. He looks for Schneider's in front. He takes it back to the point. Surma's going to shoot it from the point, deflected right in front. That caroms into the far corner, where number 88, Sarkin, will play it. Good opportunity there again by Selup, unable to get that shot on goal. He's going to decide to take it back to the point, where Surma will wrist it from 30. Taken by Klein, unable to control, and finally skated back by Seneca Valley. Peffer's going to take it, and again, a big-time wrister from 15 at the top of the face-off circle, and Reggett says no. And once again, another quick line change here by the Panthers, with 6:37 remaining here in the first. Face-off controlled and chipped the length of the ice. It looks like we'll do it again, John. Icing will be called. And we'll face it off again back to the right of goaltender Matt Reggett. Good to see Matt Reggett, our first look at him in the varsity 08 and 09 season. He will be playing, I'm sure, some junior hockey as well, and will try to make as many games as he can. Play is taken by number 86, Platt. He's unable to control it. Comes back to the defense of the Panthers. A little bit of a giveaway there. Escherick, a good play, but unable to get it back out of the zone. Kept in at the point by number 22, Hathaway. He keeps it in, and he's going to lose his blade on a good check. And boy, John, the Seneca Valley team is gambling here. That's sending that fourth guy down deep, and that's almost another 2-on-1 broke out here. And we're going to have to keep a look on that. Seneca Valley very aggressive here on the offensive play. Oh, boy, good old-fashioned hip check avoided there by number 81, Messica. But he lost his blade, and that puck comes back to center and right back into the zone. Surma will pick it up. Cross-ice pass by Surma, taken by number 17, Cochran. Unable to control, right back on the attack comes Seneca Valley. Wow, very impressed with the speed and tenacity of this team. And sometimes you think you might have an easy game on your hand, but boy, they just keep bringing it. Another big save by Reggett as he got the right pad low. Unable to see the shots on goal here, but I think they're pretty even here, John, in the first. And once again, right back on the attack comes Seneca Valley. Be careful there. They're going for a line change. Almost got caught with their hand in the cookie jar there with that extra player stepping on the ice, but nothing called. Going to be taken by Schneiders, number 28, the old number of retired varsity player Anthony Sarabella, who you're probably going to tell me is now a senior at Dayton University. Unbelievable. Oh, how time flies when you're having fun. That's how it all started years ago. My stepson Kyle Wolfley played with Anthony Sarabella and the Markwells of the world. And one day they needed a cameraman, and I thought they needed someone to call the penalties in the penalty box. And as they say, 6 years later, the rest is history. Now you're stuck with us. I'm sure in a couple weeks we'll have the opportunity to see some of the ex-players as they really love to come back to the score and broadcast booth here to tell us their stories about college. What a move by Klein, and he rags the puck into the corner. Centering pass right by Schneiders, unable to control. End to end, Klein took that puck, and he can move it. Play is still right back in the Seneca Valley attack zone. Unable to control. Oh, a mini break here. Once again, John, really gambling on the Seneca Valley side. Panthers look for a minute, another break here. Right to Selup. Oh, shot. Big Ben struck one. I think that caught the goalpost as Selup had a point-blank shot from 10. Puck is deflected into the corner where Seneca Valley tries to bank it out. Kept in neatly by the Panthers. Selup's going to give up his body. Banks it behind the goal. Going to be chased out by number 11, Klein. Kept in neatly by Lewis. Oh, and a nice shot from the point. Kicked away by the right pad of goaltender number 29, Shoot. Play is still loose where Klein gives the Seneca Valley a heavy hit. And boy, Larson very upset as he took his stick and took exception to the clean hit by Klein. Right in front, Gralty, oh my, golden opportunity, and he shot that wide. It's still loose. Unable to control, and oh my, puck just stood there on the doorstep and finally cleared the zone back to 21, Esherick. Gives it up for defense partner 19 to Ganji. 2:13 remains here in the first. Panthers with a 1-0 lead. Comes around the corner to number 10, Phillips, unable to control. Finally skated out by Larson, and he's had an extended shift, and he looks to change up as Seneca Valley puts the fresh troops on the ice. Heavy hit there on DeGangi, and he gets it back to the neutral ice zone. Taken by Havazi. Gives it up, and a backdoor pass, and he takes a heavy hit on a check by Esherick. Bodies flying all over the ice here. Oh no, and careful here. That pass tried to get outside the zone. It looks like, John, we're going to have our first penalty here of the evening. And kind of a nonchalant pass that did not clear the zone and thus has caused the Panthers to be shorthanded here as Gralty will get the gate. And a 2-minute minor for hooking with 1:34 remaining here in the first. Yeah, we're at a different rink tonight. Schwab will take that puck back at the point. Man advantage here for Seneca Valley, looking to tie it at 1. Little backdoor pass behind the goal. Oh, centering pass comes by the mark. Back to the point where Jared elects not to shoot it. Back to the point, shot on, rebound, big save again by Reggett. And the Panthers do a good job to clear it back to neutral ice zone. Taken by Platt, and he's going to move on 1-on-3, and Good play by Schneiders as he picks his pocket, and Seneca Valley will have to regroup at center. 56 seconds remain here in the first, a minute 19 on the man advantage. If the Panthers successfully kill the next 50 seconds here, that penalty will carry over into the second. But a quick moving first period, 1 goal and 1 penalty, and here we are with 37 seconds to go in the first frame. Taking back shot on, again it's loose, another save by Reggett. Rebound, it's still loose and finally cleared back to center. Seneca Valley with a couple good opportunities here, and looks like we're going to have it flagged down with a high stick. And we'll have a stop and play here, and they'll take that face-off all the way back down into the attack zone for the Panthers, as they will skate shorthanded for the remaining 20 seconds here in the first. Face-off controlled by Seneca Valley. Errant pass will come back to center where Sellup will bank it in with 9 to go. And one last rush here for Seneca Valley. Back to center, and that'll do it, John. 1 second to go as that shot goes wide as the first period comes to a close. And the Panthers with a quick strike like last game in the first minute of play by Schneiders with the goal, number 28. Panthers television network will be off for about 2 weeks as they head on the road. And I think their next slated home game is around the 20th of November, if I'm not mistaken. That's a Thursday night where they will be playing the all-tough Mount Lebanon team. Ready to start the second period here. Panthers enjoying a 1-0 lead. Still have 26 seconds remain here in the shorthanded situation. Face-off controlled by Pfeffer. And Seneca Valley brings it right back, and they'll ram it behind goaltender Reggett. Good play in the corner here by Lewis, unable to control. Taken back as they'll set up in the command position back to the point where Jarrett will take it. Centering pass will go by the mark. Corralled again by Seneca Valley. Penalty is over. Looks like the Panthers are going to be right back here in a shorthanded situation, probably with a cross-check here. Roughing or a boarding call, actually. And the Panthers now will find themselves shorthanded again at the 14:25 mark. Lewis will get the gate, 2 minutes for boarding. And the Seneca Valley team will go right back on the man advantage. Face-off taken and controlled by Pfeffer. And a good play by DeGanzi as he'll chip it back to center where Schwab will corral it. Panthers doing a good job here with the box. 2 aggressive forwards right at the blue line. And a good poke check there again by the Panthers, and they'll send it the length of the ice as valuable seconds tick away. Another aggressive play there, John. I know you like that too, by Schneiders, and he picked his pocket clean. And another big play here by Schneiders. Boy, I tell you, sometimes you can just collapse back, and the Panthers have decided to take those first 2 forwards and be an aggressive role, and it's worked so far. Successfully killed 1 minute of the power play here before the Seneca Valley team could actually even get set up shop here. Be careful here. Oh my, that came off his blade. Pfeffer had a golden opportunity there as the puck came into the slot. Panthers will change here. 48 seconds remain in the man advantage. Taken back to the point. A big drive goes wide. Still corralled by Seneca Valley. A drop pass behind the back here by Natoli. Comes to Platt, and he'll take a big power move right, wrists it, shot right off the mask of Reggett, and another big save as he's guarding his angles extremely well here this evening. Good play here by Esherick to get back into play, and another pad save on a wide angle shot saved by Reggett. Play again controlled here nicely by Seneca Valley, where Messica will take it on the left command position. Give and go here back to Messica, unable to control as that hits the side of the net. 4 seconds to go in the man advantage. And that'll do it. Back to skating 5-on-5. A wraparound attempt, and no. And another good play by Reggett, and he'll hold on. A little extracurricular, but they'll skate away. And another good penalty kill here by the Panthers. .12:20 remaining here in the second. Panthers enjoy a 1-0 lead. Very, very evenly contested game here. Seneca Valley having the better of the play the last 4 minutes. Be careful, a 2-on-1 breaks out. Another big save by Reggett. Oh my, and it was loose on the doorstep. And a nice play by, I believe that was Gralty to clear the area, or Lewis. But he was on his back, and the defense came to his rescue. Oh, nice cross-ice pass. Oh, a little offside play as Gralty was in ahead of the play. And a mini 2-on-1 developed of our own. And Phillips and Gralty tried to connect, but Gralty just in offside ahead of the play, and they'll face it off outside the blue line with 11:49 to go. Face-off taken and controlled by Segerdahl, but lost to Seneca Valley. Taken again by Gralty, but unable to control, and that'll be rammed back in on a delayed offside. And they'll face it back off here at the center ice area. Actually, they're taking the face-off all the way down into the Seneca Valley zone. They could have deemed a delayed offside, or an intentional offside there, John. And they brought the play all the way back down to the right of goaltender Shoot. 2-on-2 will break out by number 9 here, Feldman. Once again, they've perfected that little chip shot out of the zone here by Seneca Valley, but they'll decide to take that back into the zone. And boy, this team can skate. My, another aggressive play there by the Panthers to try to head off the streaking offenseman, and Schwab unable to control right back to center. Once again, John, four attack players in, keeping one back here. The Panthers are going to look to take advantage, and I'm sure we'll have another odd man break here before this game is over. Actually going to deem an icing call there. I think Feldman chipped that in behind the red line. And usually that's the courtesy call if it's close. In the neighborhood call, that's good. Well, but with 10:45 to go here, they'll face it off in the defensive zone for the Panthers. Face-off controlled neatly by the Panthers, where Selip will try to corral it around the center ice area, unable to control where it's picked up in the corner by Lewis. He banks it off the board, but nobody home, and once again right back on the play. Oh, giveaway here, be careful. My. Boy, just came off the blade of Surma there, and I think he was able to redirect that puck back to goaltender Reggett. And Reggett will hold on for another stop and play with 10:22 remaining here in the second. Face-off controlled by the Panthers. Much different team here, John, the last two seasons. I think Panthers have been more of a well-rounded team, not as explosive perhaps of some scoring that we've known in the past with the Davy Crockett's, Ian Joyces of the world. And it looks like the Panthers have really spread the talent out across the board, and we might have to get used to some of these end-to-end more defensive battles here. Oh, good play by Schneiders as he drew a penalty in the corner on a delayed penalty. Reggett's going to come off, shot on, it's loose, and he's pulled down again. And Schneiders all over the ice. So far, our player of the game here, number 28, Theo Schneiders, having an excellent first period and a half as he drew that penalty here in the corner. And the Panthers will go on a power play of their own at the 9:37 mark. Hooking call to number 22, Derek Hathazee for Seneca Valley, and the Panthers find themselves on a power play of their own. Oh my, and a giveaway there. Be careful here. Comes right back off the blade, and they'll clear it the length of the ice. Puck will be played by Reggett, who aggressively banks it back to center. Play is taken in the corner. Good play by Gralty as he backhands it right to Sermon. He'll lead the rush. Big shot on, and that comes off the pad of the defenseman Jarrett, and he comes up a little bit limp. Back to center where Lewis will tee it up. Oh my, be careful here. Right off the shin pad, and a mini break comes. A backhand shot. Oh, what a play by Sermon. He gave up the body. And a big-time defensive effort there by senior captain Eric Serma. Errant pass goes by the mark, going to be picked up again by number 83, Schwab, and he'll bank it back down with 59 seconds remaining here in the man advantage. Going to be picked up by Segerdahl. Little give and go with Serma. Back to Lewis. Banks it around the corner, nobody home, where Seneca Valley will get there first, but Segerdahl will pick his pocket. 40 seconds to go in the man advantage. Back to the point where Esherick will wrist it, and he looked for Klein in the corner. Klein will be battling with Schneiders, and he'll pick him up, and he has Sellepp right in front. Decides to go back to the point where Esherick will take the drive, and that comes off the pad save. Esherick's going to get his own rebound back to Schneiders. Tied up by Jarrett in the corner, and Schneiders a good play to keep it in. Back to Esherick with his third shot again on the power play. Comes off the mark where Klein will pick up the mail. Left-handed shot, a big move right into the slot. Oh my, he shot that just wide, and I think it just came off the edge of his stick, and that penalty will expire here as Seneca Valley will successfully kill that shorthanded situation. End-to-end action here, right back on the attack, and the Panthers have been out here a long time. Be careful here, a 2-on-1 breaks out for Seneca Valley. Taken by Peffer. Oh my, and he gives it up, and he had a shot, and he unselfishly gave it up, but that came off the defense. Pocket is picked again in the corner. My, good end-to-end action here, John. It's back and forth. And that shot's going to be deflected into the glass, and once again, right back on the attack. Oh my, and a penalty here. Klein probably a little bit tired, John, at the end of the play, and Klein stuck the stick out and pulled the player down, and he'll serve the 2 minutes as the Panthers now will serve their third minor penalty of the evening as James Klein gets the hooking call at the 6:55 mark. That's sometimes the danger, John. You see it not only in the high school level, but on the pro level as well. They extended shift on a 2-minute man advantage of your own at the end of the shift, and boy, we saw 3 or 4 end-to-end ice plays, and Klein just happened to get his stick down, and was somebody gets tired and was flagged for the 2-minute minor. A little delayed offside here, and Panthers will skate it back, and a good play there by Lewis as he'll clear it the length of the ice. And Panthers successfully kill the first 30 seconds of this shorthanded situation. Peffer's going to take it into the corner, number 26, and he'll take a power move of his own. Nobody home in the slot. Panthers playing the box 4. Back to Schwab in the corner. Wrister, it's deflected by Serma off his skate. Corralled by number 26, Peffer. Back to Schwab. Give and go to Peffer back to Schwab shot, deflected in front again off the skate of Lewis. Lake comes into the corner with 1 minute remaining in the man advantage. Backdoor path to Hathazee, unable to control. He'll give it back up to Platt. Rebounded backhanded shot by Larson. He'll go into the meshing. And we'll have wholesale line changes as we'll face it off with 5:44 remaining here in the second period. Yeah, I think so. Looks like another little extracurricular Sokolsky. I think that's the first time we've called his number here tonight, number 23, Sean Sokolsky. And he was mixing it up, I believe, with DeGangi, and I think they're going to send them both off here on coincidental minor penalties here. Not sure what the call was, but that will not, John, affect the play on the ice. We call that the Wayne Gretzky rule. Years ago, the Edmonton Oilers loved to skate 4-on-4, and it was deemed by the NHL that they would sometimes, you didn't hear it from me, take a coincidental minor to free up the 5-on-5 to make it look like 4-on-4. AKA the Gretzky rule was put into place where a coincidental minor will not affect the play on the ice. "15 seconds still remains in the first. Seneca Valley man advantage, and a good play by the Panthers. And boy, big check there by Esherick, and he put Peffer on his wallet, and that'll do it. Panthers successfully kill their third shorthanded situation here. But boy, very impressed by the speed and the transition of this Seneca Valley team. They just keep bringing it into the credit of the Panthers. They've been there, and a brilliant goaltending effort so far by Reggett this evening. Taken by Schneiders, and he just banks it back to center where it'll be picked up by Lewis at center, and Klein will rag the puck over the blue line. He'll take a big drive, and that'll just go wide. Selip will corral the puck. Centering pass right in front, nobody home. Back to the point where Esherick takes a drive. That's going to come off the pad of a defenseman. Back to the point where Lewis will aggressively keep it in. Back to Klein, has Schneiders in front, nobody home. Finally going to be taken by Seneca Valley, and right back on the attack they come. A little give and go there where number 81, Messica, takes the play, unable to control. Finally skated back by Lewis, and a good outlet pass to Schneiders right on the tape of Klein. Wheel and deal right in the slot shot. Oh my, and he had him point blank again from 15 and just wristed it high and wide. And another aggressive play, backhanded shot by Schneiders, just goes wide. Good shift here for the Panthers. Right back on the attack. Oh, what a toe drag move that was, AKA the Markwell Patton 6-5-4-3-2. But another brilliant stick handling effort here by number 11, James Klein, and a powerful shift for the top line here for the Panthers. Play comes back to center, gathered in by Esherick, and I think he's been on an extended shift, and he'll probably look to change it up, which he does. And with 2:59 remaining here in the second, Panthers still enjoy that early 1-0 lead. Very, very similar game to our first home game. Face-off controlled by the Panthers, where they'll skate it back to center, where number 91 Livingston will try to control it. Yeah, three players all at center ice area, taken by number 17 now Cochran. Oh, and he bats it out of the air. Number 9 Feldman, it's loose. He shoots and scores. And I'm not sure if Feldman got the tally. I don't know if that got deflected in. But Feldman had the original shot. I'm not sure if number 17, Cochran, got a hold of it. But we'll have to go to the video replay. The Panthers score right out of the gate as they were all bunched in front, and the Panthers take that all-important 2-goal lead. Yeah, that tally could have been number 17, Jacob Cochran. I know Feldman had the original shot, and I think it got batted out of midair like a Philadelphia Philly World Series shot. Played in 21-degree wind chill last night. Thanks for asking. You think they'd extend the season a little bit more, huh? 162 baseball games into November, almost November. I don't think the season would be any less if you took 20 games off the regular season. .222 remaining in the second with a 2-0 lead. And a big-time goal there by one of the third lines by the Panthers, and a big-time shot and play by the Panthers. Peffer's going to avoid a check here, and a little backhanded shot goes in front. Little shot, oh, another save by Reggett, and a good rebound opportunity there again by number 26, Peffer, and Reggett says no. And with 1:57 to go here in the second, they'll face it off to the right of goaltender number 1, Reggett. Face-off taken and controlled by Schneiders. Banks it back to center where Heston is unable to control it, and Sellup, the left-handed shot coming down the right wing, right on the tape of Klein. Oh, and another good give and go here, and this line is feeling it. Backhanded shot again by Klein with Sellup right in the crease. 2 golden opportunities there for the Panthers, taken by Schneiders, and boy, this line's really working hard. Something's down on the ice. I'm not sure if it's a mouthpiece or something, but right back on the attack. Good pass by Schneiders. Shot on. Oh, big save again. And a brilliant shot there. Klein with his third golden opportunity in the same shift, but a better save by number 29, Shoot. Panther faithful enjoying the great hockey tonight. It's like we're going to have a minor penalty here. A little extracurricular. I think we're going to get a roughing call here. We indeed are. Wow, good call there, John. Number 33 for Seneca Valley, Michael Pietriandria, easy for you to say, is going to get the gate 2 minutes for roughing for the extracurricular, and the Panthers could look to put a big-time lead here of 3-0 going into the third period. Face-off controlled back to the point where Eschrick now will play the right point as opposed to the left point. Take it in the corner by Schneiders, and he'll leave it for Klein. Give and go right back to Klein. Got Seneca Valley just kind of standing still here. Good moving of the puck, and a good play by Seneca Valley to clear the zone. Shot goes right on where Reggett will say no, and he'll bank it back to center where Schneiders is unable to control it. Takes his own rebound, give and go to Sellup, and that'll come off the blade. Backdoor pass right to number 28, Schneiders. Back to the point. Wrister by Sarmo, deflected in. Oh my, and another good opportunity for Klein, and that just whistled wide. Boy, the Panthers getting great second chance opportunities. Something, John, they were unable to do in their first home game here on Monday. Taken again by Schneiders, and boy, you can smell the blood here. The Panthers feel the heat. And with 14 seconds to go, another opportunity. This penalty will also carry over if the Panthers are unable to score. 6 to go here in the second period. Right back on, and with 2 to go, Klein's going to shoot it. Oh, my. And a good finish to a brilliant 2 first periods of play here. Exciting hockey, folks, and filled to the rafters. And the Panthers will skate off. And we'll enjoy a 2-0 lead, and that minor penalty will carry over, folks, into the third period where 37 seconds will remain. So an exciting 2 periods of hockey. Panthers enjoying that 2-0 lead. We'll let them cut the ice. We'll be back in 15 minutes for exciting third period action. Back for third period action here. Big time crowd here this evening. Panthers looking for their first win of the 08-09 season and playing an extremely difficult Seneca Valley quick team and carry a 2-0 lead. Taken right off the face-off by number 83 Schwab, and he'll bank it back into the corner behind goaltender Reggett, where Surma will play it. Outlet pass comes to Klein. He'll give and go onto the right wing where Schneiders will play it. Panthers still enjoying 9 seconds remaining in a man advantage here. Finally going to be taken by Klein, and little drop pass for Surma, and a shot deflected in front. It's loose. Klein with a shot from 5, and he slaps it right into the pads. Back to skating 5-on-5 here. It's all Upper St. Clair back to the point. Surma will take it back to Klein, and that comes off a skate. All Panthers here back to the point where Lewis takes a drive, deflected into the corner. Looks like the Panthers are still on a man advantage here, John. Finally going to be taken by Seneca Valley, and they'll bank it back to center, and number 83 Schwab will lead the rush, and he'll bank it back behind the goal. Cleared the length of the ice, and icing is waved off here. Yeah, cameraman John was going back to the circle. Or as, be careful here, too many men, and they got away with it here. Guy was stepping on the play, shot on, and I think that might be a goal here. Shot on, score is right. And boy, the Panthers, I think, looked a little confused, John. They had the puck hit their 6th player as he stepped on the ice. They dodged a bullet with no penalty call, and they kind of got a little disoriented there. And I think we're looking probably back at the referee to see if indeed a call would be made. And to the credit of Seneca Valley, they took the play to the goal and went 5-hole on Reggett to get it within 1. Panthers now lead 2-1. Early strike, very important for Seneca Valley here in the third. And we bring back the old math major skills. That goal is so huge because you either go 3-0 or 2-1 in a different game. Obviously 3-0 to 2-1. Little giveaway here in front. Be careful here. Oh my, and he one too many moves, and the Panthers will take it back 2-on-2. Surma, the defense, going up into play, and Gralty with a big move. Centering pass, it's loose. Shot, and a big save, and a good shot by Segerdahl, and a good save by goaltender number 29, Shoot. My end-to-end action tonight. Lewis is going to take it, shot, it's loose, and he gloves it and holds on. And they'll skate away. And a good opportunity there for the Panthers. 12:30 remains here in the third. Panthers clinging now to a 2-1 lead. I think you were saying earlier, John, this Seneca Valley team won some type of a tournament, preseason tournament. So this team is certainly no slouch. Another big shot right on, and a good save again by Reggett. Boy, and it's just end-to-end action here. Got to tell you, I'm very impressed by both teams here. If there was a knock on the first home game, John, our transition game was above, I would have to say it would be subpar, but boy, the Panthers just transitioning tremendously out of the zone tonight. And two very equally matched teams here. Bank back to center, that'll come by the board, but Esherick unable to control it. Taken by Petroangela. Back to center where number 88 will play it. Sarchin for Seneca Valley. He'll leave it for number 17, Cochran. And I think he has a tally here on the evening with Schneiders. Play is taken by assistant captain Peffer. Centering pass, nobody home, taken back by Cochran. Little give and go to Schneiders. He's going to wrist it on. Shot deflects in the corner, and Schneiders will get his own rebound. Takes it behind the glass to Klein. Looks for Sellup, shot on. It's held under the pad. And we'll have a stop and play with 11:05 remaining in the third. Panthers lead 2-1. Another quick face-off controlled by the Panthers. Schneiders right on. Oh my, deflected in front. Another golden opportunity for the Panthers, but a good defensive effort by the Seneca Valley. And we'll face it off again to the left of the Seneca Valley goaltender. Play is taken and tried to clear, but corralled and kept in by Sarma at the left point. Play is taken by number 88, Sarchin, down the left wing. Right-handed shot. Be careful here. Oh my, and a wide angle shot, I think, hit Reggett in the right shoulder as he was camped on the right goal post. Bank back in where number 22, Hathazee, banks it back to center here where Sokolsky will try to play it. He's unable to control where Schneiders will bank it back as he looks for Klein in the corner. Centering pass, nobody home. Taken away by Hathazee. Banks it into the corner where play is still back at the neutral ice zone. Good play by the Panthers right back to Eschrick. Right back on the attack comes number 11, Klein. Shot, oh my, and what again, a great angle. I still say we have the best seats here in the arena, center ice. And a brilliant shot by Klein from the left point, and it was labeled for the far right corner. But a good glove save, and that masked man said no. Another face-off win. Oh boy, another quick glove save by Schutt as Gralty wristed it from 15. And two quick shots and two quick saves by the goaltender, and we'll face it off again here to the left of Schutt for Seneca Valley. Face-off taken by Segerdahl, a pair of 26s, but going to be controlled by Peffer. Taken by Platt, and he'll take it down the right wing, and a good play there by Eschrick. And boy, does this Seneca Valley team fly. Taken by number 43, Rose. Tyler Rose will bank it in, picked up by DeGangi. Good cross-ice pass to Gralty, and it kind of handcuffed him here at center ice. Still loose at center where Schwab will pick it up. Oh my, we got a penalty here. Another delayed call here on the Panthers, and a minor penalty will be called here. Another hooking call, and the Panthers will find themselves shorthanded here, I believe, for the fourth or fifth time here on the evening. And number 26, Segerdahl will get the gate at the 9:20 mark. 2 minutes for hooking. Face-off controlled neatly by the Panthers, who were able to clear the zone where number 83 Schwab will take it, and he'll drop it back on a heavy hit in the corner by Klein, and he gives him a little bit of the business. Rebound comes right out in front, and a quality second shot right on by Reggett, and he traps it against the blocker. And two good scoring opportunities there for the Seneca Valley team. Motion starting to run high here a little. Klein gave a little bit of the business back to the Seneca Valley player. And those, what do they say? Boys will be boys. Taken again neatly by Klein, and he's skating with a little bit of passion here in the third period. And he risks it the length of the ice. 1:22 remains here in the Seneca Valley man advantage, where Peffer will take the rush, and he looks to rag it around Surma to no avail. Play still comes loose in the corner, picked up by Peffer, and a good stop and go move there to the left point. Oh my, and Reggett was down on the ice. That shot went wide. Taken again in the corner here where it's going to be picked up by Peffer, assistant captain. back to the point where Schwabel wristed. It's loose. And boy, Reggett looks on his game here. And Klein again taking a little exception here with the extracurricular activity going around the crease, protecting his goaltender. And they'll skate away with 8:12 to go here in the third. 53 seconds in the man advantage. Face-off controlled by Seneca Valley. Oh my, and a screenshot right on, again off the blocker, deflected into the meshing. And I think they're going to call for this face-off to come outside the blue line. And I'm not sure about this, John. I think that caught a piece of goaltender Reggett, but they brought the face-off outside the zone. I think the referee deemed that that shot just went into the meshing by the player, and I think Reggett actually deflected that off his shoulder. But a break for the Panthers here. And with 30 seconds to go, still controlled here by Seneca Valley. Play behind goaltender number 1, Reggett. Good play there by Esherick, and he's going to lose his edge. He's going to be camped by 2 Seneca Valley players. Oh, and he rags it, shot right on. Another brilliant save by Reggett. And he's really manning his corners well. Oh, another loose in front. Oh, another big save by Reggett, and Gralty takes exception. And they'll be careful here. And I think the Ganji just put number 81 on his wallet, Messica. And we'll see if anything's called here. Not sure if it's going to be Esherick or looks like Esherick's going to get the gate here. Oh my, little emotions running high here. Wasn't sure if that was Esherick or DeGangi, but it looks like number 21, Brian Esherick's going to get the call. And the Panthers now find themselves shorthanded here by 2 men for the next 4 seconds. And a timeout is going to be called by Seneca Valley. Probably a smart move here. And the fans are really now getting into it with 7:23 to go. Panthers find themselves taking 6 penalties here this evening to the 1 of Seneca Valley, and find themselves now behind the 8 ball. Well, the good news is 4 seconds remains, and the faceoff should probably come outside the zone. One thing you have to concern yourself when you have a 2-man disadvantage is the fact that if they would happen to score that first goal, John, within the first 4 seconds, that's the penalty that comes by the mark. And then that still leaves them with a man advantage for a minute 56. So if by some chance the 4 seconds would go by the board and a goal would be scored by Seneca Valley, then that remaining time on the penalty would be null and void. But Panthers find themselves with 7:23 to go here in the third, clinging to a 1-goal lead. And a face-off will be controlled and taken by the Panthers. And a good play by Klein, and that'll do it for the first penalty. Now the Panthers will find themselves shorthanded by 1 for the next minute 45. Almost a giveaway there, and tremendous forechecking here by Klein, disrupting the play, and they'll finally skate it back out. Length of the ice, unable to control, and Mitch Lewis will bank it back to center. Oh my, that actually came off the skate and pad of Klein. Kept that play at the center ice area here. It looks like we're going to have an interference call here. And I'm not sure if that's going against here the Panthers. Well, actually, that is going against Seneca Valley. And I think they deemed that he impeded the player of a defenseman, in a big-time break there for Upper St. Clair. Penalty's going to go to number 86, Brandon Platt. 2 minutes for interference. And that'll negate the man advantage for Seneca Valley, and they'll skate 4-on-4 for the next minute 17, and the Panthers will have about a 30-second power play of their own. Yeah, kept in by Schneiders, a wrister, and another big glove save. And boy, I got to tell you, I'm very impressed with Ryan Schutt's glove here. He's made 3 or 4 big-time glove saves here in the third. Taken by Schneiders, and a good pass to Klein. He's looking, he rags it, it's loose. Oh my, cleared away in the corner. Surma's going to take an aggressive move, shot right on, deflected into the corner. Wide open ice here, John, 4-on-4. Taken by Klein around the corner, and he's got Schneiders in front. Little give and go comes off the side of the net. Unable to control, it'll be taken by Seneca Valley. Skated back to center, here comes Natoli. Finally, play comes around the corner where Klein will bank it back, where Surma will pick up the mail, and he'll outlet on the left wing to Klein. Picked up by Schneiders, and he's going to lose his edge. Yeah, again, looked like there's some tired troops out here. Sokolsky with a shot kicked away by Reggett. And again, an extended shift here. You've got to be careful here. Oh my, another penalty called here. And once again, John, an excellent point here. I think the extended shifts, at the end of these things, John, you're finding the Panthers taking probably some penalties that they normally wouldn't do, but perhaps are coming because of a little bit of being a winded. And, you know, one of the other things you've got to look at, you know, there are teams that you can dominate physically and speed-wise. And I've got to tell you, these two teams are really evenly matched here. So sometimes you might be able to get away with that, but when you have a team that can skate as equally or as quick as you can, sometimes you got to keep those line changes to that 35-45 second mark. Big time shot. Oh my, and a brilliant play there. Centering pass to Peffer right on the tape there of Jarrett, and he's unable to blast it home. Back again, a give and go. Oh my, deflected off the corner of the goal, and they're skating like bees around a hive here. That's a delayed offside, and they'll whistle it down as Jarrett touched it up while number 81, Seneca, was still in the zone, and they're going to deem it an intentional offside, and they'll take the play all the way back into the attack zone for the Panthers. 4:43 remains here in the third period. Panthers once again have to kill a 121 on the Mitch Lewis minor penalty here. And the Panthers have found themselves shorthanded for the better part of this third period, but still able to cling to a 3-1 lead, or 2-1 lead. And with 4:43 remaining here in the third. Faceoff is controlled by Seneca Valley, where Peffer will bring it back and has Messica, number 81, trailing. Decides to take it behind the goal. Sets it up back at the point where Jarrett looks to blast it. Give and go right back to Peffer. Centering pass is loose, and Gralty will take it, unable to control, and sometimes you want to bank that off the glass. Nice left pad save there by Reggett, and kicks it into the corner. Back to the point, it's Schwab. Taken in front by Schneiders, and he rams it the length of the ice. Shot is right on where Schutt will control it over to Platt here. A give and go here. Good play there by number 9, Feldman, as he gives up the body. And another offside play here as Schwab will take it in, and a whistle, a much needed whistle. And with 30 seconds remaining here in the man advantage, Panthers able to get the fresh troops now on the ice. Face-off taken by the Panthers, where DeGangi will bank it off the glass. It comes right back at him. 20 seconds remains in the Seneca Valley man advantage. Oh my, and a break there for the Panthers as that puck was floundering over Jarrett's stick, and he'll have to go behind goaltender Schutt to corral it. Taken by number 88, Sarchin, down the left wing, and a big move back to Larson, unable to control, and that'll do it. Panthers successfully kill their 6 shorthanded situation here. And with 3:14 remaining in the third, cling to a one-goal lead. Going to be taken by number 8, Sermon. He risks it from 30. Sticked away and back to center. Play will go by Mitch Lewis, but it'll be forced to be played by Reggett. Outlet pass right on the tape of Schneiders. And I'm not sure what the call was here, but they're blowing it dead here at center. And maybe there's too many men on the ice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we might have a bench minor here against the, I think it is, the bench minor here. Too many men on the ice for Seneca Valley. And a big time break for Upper St. Clair here. And a 2-minute minor for Seneca Valley. And the Panthers find themselves on the man advantage for the next 2 minutes with 2:48 to go here in the third. There will probably be a point in time, John, where Seneca Valley will have to pull that goaltender shoot in favor of the extra attacker here to make it 5-on-5. But for now, play is right to Selup. Shot is deflected in front, and that comes by the mark, and a good pad save by Schutt. Back to Schneiders behind the goal, and he looks for Klein in front. And they're all banging the stick. Back to the slot, wristed, it's loose. Shot on, he shoots and scores! And Selup's going to get the tally, a short power play goal, and number 96 on another second chance opportunity. Big time goal by number 96, Justin Selup. Oh, and you'd have to be here to believe that, folks. A golden opportunity. Panthers really only having 2 power play opportunities, and Selup cashes in at the 2:16 mark here in the third to take a commanding 3-1 lead. Once again, right back on the attack here comes Seneca Valley, and here we go again. Another penalty call here, an interference call, and a very, very open and penalty-free first period has come to a quick halt here as the 10-10 pizza is ready in 15 minutes. But 2:06 now remains here in the third, and once again, Seneca Valley finds himself on another power play here. Shot on, deflected again by Reggett, playing an excellent game here in the pipes here. Tested by many different facets, especially here in the third. Oh my, right in front again. That play came off. Rebound shot. Oh, another big save by Reggett. And that puck will go into the meshing, and with 1:43 remaining here in the third period, Panthers still hold on to a 3-1 lead. Face-off taken by Klein and Peffer. Face-off controlled by Seneca Valley. Oh my, and a cross-ice pass by Jarrett right on the tape of Schwab, and he tried to one-time it, and that came off his blade. Back to the point where Schwab fakes a shot. Back into the corner by Peffer. Give and go here. They're pulling the goalie here. And now we're back in favor of another extra attacker. Now they've got 2 guys on, and that's banked the length of the ice. And one good thing here, John, the Panthers will not be called for icing because of the fact that they're skating 1 man down. 1:01 remains here in the man advantage. 1:02 remains in the third period. Shot on. Oh, my. Good save there by Schwab as Schneiders was looking for his second tally. And they might be forced to bring the goaltender back on here, John. And indeed they are, because the whistle will go and the face-off to the left of goaltender Schutt in the attack zone. So the Panthers now with an opportunity here with 56 seconds to go to keep that goaltender in the crease. I'm sure he'll look to exit stage left here quickly, and there he goes again. Peffer's going to take it into the attack zone. It's loose. Oh, my, and a good play there by Feldman as he tries to clear the zone. 39 seconds remain where Seneca will take it, unable to control. Taken and chipped in, and ladies and gentlemen, now we can relax. Zach, number 9, Feldman, is going to get the center ice tally, and the Panthers seal the deal with a 4-1 lead. Kind of ho-hummed it and nonchalanted it. Number 9, Zach Hoffman's going to get the center ice chip shot, and it was center cut. If you remember the old Penguin Scoro, I think that would have gone right through. That would have gone right through the 6-inch area there, but a brilliant shot, end-to-end, coast-to-coast, and Feldman seals the deal for the Panthers. And one last-ditch effort here, back to the point where Rose will take a tally, blocked by Sermon with 8 to go. He's going to shoot at the length of the ice, and that'll be, icing will be waved off here, and that'll do it, folks. 1 to go. And the Panthers with an exciting big-time win here in the third, sustained about a opportunity where 4 or 5 penalties were indeed on the Panthers. Extremely elated as they crash Matt Reggett, and a brilliant game. Many stars of this game. Can't isolate just one, but you're going to obviously have Schneiders, Reggett with a big game. The third line here with Feldman coming on board, and I think even number 17 for the Panthers, Jacob Cochran, I think, got a tally here as well. Again, tough to know. That was a goal that happened in front. We don't have the luxury here of the scorer, but the Panthers indeed with a very, very impressive 4-1 victory here. So, boy, nice to get that first win on the season. Played extremely hard, and Seneca Valley came to play here this evening. A brilliant victory here for the Panthers. And again, I think a well-fought battle and an end-to-end action. Very well-officiated game here tonight as well. So we'll take a little bit of a breather here on the High Definition Panthers Television Network. We'll take 2 weeks off. We'll be back for the home game against Mount Lebanon in about 2.5 weeks. Stay tuned, enjoy the action, and we'll see you in a couple weeks here. For John Sarabella, I'm Kurt Caruth, signing off on the Panthers Television Network.